Hey guys, this is Arlette from Chasing Joy, and I am back with a baby making update. Today is 6 days since I had my IUI, and I am in the 2-week wait, the dreaded 2-week wait. I think I did a video about the 2-week wait a while ago, but you know, it's pretty rough. Some people call it 2-week torture. It's basically the 2 weeks between when you have had an IUI, and I also believe maybe for IVF they might use it. And so it's a time from when you had the treatment to the time when you can do a pregnancy test to find out if it was successful. And it's stressful and can make you kind of crazy because every little thing that you feel, you're wondering, oh, you know, is it because I'm pregnant? You know, I've been getting cramps in my calf. Is that because I might be pregnant? My feet are cold. Is that because I might be pregnant? So it's pretty rough. But I figured I'd do just a quick video to tell you guys how I'm doing. I am not feeling very optimistic about this cycle at this point. If you hopefully been watching some of my videos, if not, feel free to go back and check them out. But in my video, I guess a couple weeks or so ago, I gave you step-by-step on all the monitoring that I did. I went every day to be monitored so we could really, you know, get the right window for me to do my Ovidrel shot and control the ovulation and really narrow down the time frame for me to ovulate. And even though I went every single day, we still failed to get the perfect window because between Saturday and Sunday I started to ovulate on my own, and therefore even though I still did the Ovidrel shot, it no longer really controlled the exact hours of my ovulation. So I was pretty disappointed about that. Even earlier in the cycle, the endocrinologist called and said my thyroid number was back up and not optimal for pregnancy. So my dosage has been increased and I'm taking a higher dosage, but that made me feel a little down. So I'm just, I don't know. You know, it's been lots of ups and downs. After several months of waiting to even try again, I've just felt so positive about it. And then to really get into the cycle and feel like things are not going the way I wanted. Now, I don't want to say on top of all that, but now, you know, it's a few days later and I've still been doing my temperature charting in the Fertility Friend app. If you're not familiar with that, check it out. But basically you chart your temperatures each day, and then after several days, after you ovulate, your temperature increases. So after several days of increased temperatures, it'll go back and pinpoint when you ovulated. So when I did that, it showed that I ovulated the day before the IUI, which would have been the day when they saw that I was having my LH surge. Fertility Friend gave me a dotted line, which means it's not sure, it's not positive, like when it's a solid line. But that just made me feel daunted too, because, you know, when the fact that we missed the window of being able to control the ovulation, and all they know is by the blood work Sunday morning, my LH was like at 15. It was in the surge range. We don't know if that was the beginning of the surge or the end of the surge, because there's just no way of knowing that. They didn't feel I had ovulated by Sunday morning, and I hope that they are right. But then I had the IUI on Monday, so it's possible I could have ovulated Sunday night, which I would still be in good shape because, you know, the egg lives 24 hours. But just the fact that we don't really know, and the whole point was for the timing, just kind of makes me feel a little daunted and not so positive about this cycle. The best thing was that I switched donors, and this donor's sperm count was way better. It was almost 16 million compared to the previous donor, which was never above 10. Like, I think 9.9 was like the highest. So that's pretty much how I'm feeling. Symptom-wise, I've had nothing really new. One of the benefits of those months when I wasn't able to try is I really paid attention to my body. So I noticed that a lot of the things that seem like pregnancy symptoms, I have them anyway. So like I felt a lot of twinges in my, lower pelvic area. Well, I felt those one of the months when I wasn't trying. Had some boob soreness, tenderness here and there. Well, I've had that before too when I wasn't trying. That's about it, really. My feet were really cold twice, which was a little strange for me. And that is known to be a pregnancy symptom for some people. I'm not really putting a lot of stock in that. And then also I've been trying to have like cramps in my calf, which I heard that can be a pregnancy symptom too, but I don't think so. I've had that before in general in my life, different times, getting a lot of leg cramps. So, and like I said, it's only been a week, so it's pretty much too soon to have any real symptoms anyway. At this point, I've not had anything that would seem to be implantation bleeding. So, basically, no real symptoms. Emotionally, I am having ups and downs, more downs than ups. Kind of feeling like it didn't work and feeling kind of stressed. Trying not to be too stressed, but just a little angst like, well, if this didn't work, what's next? I really don't want to have to do IVF. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. I know many of you watching my videos are trying to conceive or already have conceived or thinking about being a single mother by choice. You all might be watching for different reasons, but if any of you are watching who are trying to conceive, I'm sure you can relate to the 2-week wait, or maybe that's something that you will experience in the future. Let me know, I guess, how do you get through it? How do you stay positive when it seems like the cycle really isn't going the way you think? For me, I just keep reminding myself that it's in God's hands. That there's just really not much that I can do that would make me get pregnant or not get pregnant if it's not what God has planned for me. So I'm hoping, even though I'm feeling kind of disappointed about how things have gone, I'm hoping that this month is aligning well with God's plan for me, that this can be the month that I get my positive. But I won't know for several more days. I'll probably test on my own before I go in for the blood test, which we call a beta, just because I feel like I don't want to go into that blind, especially if it's going to be a negative. But stay tuned, and of course I'll share with you guys my testing, how I've done in the past, and I appreciate you watching and following along. I appreciate all the prayers and positive comments and baby dust. And if you're noticing my weird t-shirt, it's because I walked in the Free to Breathe 5K this morning for lung cancer support and awareness. My mom has lung cancer. I've been fighting it for a while. So I was happy to be out there for that. If you have questions about that, leave that in the comments as well. I know you saw me probably wear this in another video. That's because I did 2 videos today. 2 in one day. But anyway, that's it for now. And one more week of the 2-week wait. And so stay tuned to the channel to see how I made out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.